The blood-bought church. The blood-bought church. I'm telling you, I turn on my TV and I listen to some of these people that are on there now, and I'm telling you what, I used to respect a lot of them. I used to be able to sit under their ministries and listen to them. And they spoke about Jesus Christ. They spoke about him being crucified. They made mention that there was a hell that people had to go to, and that was where they were headed if you did not accept Jesus Christ as your personal Savior. But you know what? Now's time to pull out the guns as far as I'm concerned and start doing some spiritual shooting. It's time to start getting some of these ministers back in line where they belong, because and the way we're going to do that is on our knees. We have got to pray for them. We have got to get them to understand that you do not buy people. You do not take their money and tell them that because you give me your money for any certain reason that you will be receiving the gifts of God. You will be receiving the blessings of God. You will be receiving all of the riches that God has promised us in heaven here on earth. I am tired of hearing from all of these top-notch ministers saying, plant the seed with me. We plant the seed that Jesus Christ gives us. That is the seed that we plant. And we plant it where Jesus Christ tells us to plant it. And we plant how much? By what we have in our hearts to give to the Lord. Not somebody telling me that there's 120 in the upper room, and God has told him that if you want to be part of the 120 now that's getting ready to receive the blessings that we are going to pray upon you, send me a check for $1,000. I cannot believe what I'm hearing. I cannot believe I have been this out of touch with what's going on with our ministers. I cannot believe that I have to sit and listen to the most well-known female teacher, preacher that there is, hold her hand up and say, I know you can see this big diamond ring in the back of this church. I deserve this by what I went through when the times that I had nothing. This is what I deserve. I'm telling you, folks, this is not correct. And the people all over this world are listening to this kind of trash and this kind of trashing my Savior. I am upset. You do not buy Jesus. That was all. We are bought and paid for by the blood that he gave upon the cross at Calvary. And there is no way that just because you give some minister some money because he asks you for it, that you are going to receive riches on this earth. Because let me tell you what, folks, that is not even biblical. It is not even biblical. Jesus Christ never once promised you riches on this earth if you would sell out to a minister. You are to receive your riches in heaven. Now, I don't know where we got so far off track that we've got into this belief that God does not want us to be poor. I'm telling you, God will take care of us and God will get us through. But Jesus never preached, plant the seed and I will give you everything you want. You have the desires of your heart. But I'm telling you what, folks, when you love Jesus Christ, when you give your heart to Jesus Christ and you pray for the things that you want, but you also ask him not to put any more upon you than you can bear, because you know what? You might not be able to handle all that money, all that fame, all that glory, all them riches. In fact, you might end up preaching about give me your money and you too can be wealthy.